Our Part 4 video within Chapter 5 covers skin color. We'll talk about the three main pigments that create different skin colors. The three pigments that are primarily responsible for skin color are melanin, keratin, and hemoglobin. Melanin can vary in color. In medical terminology, the term melan literally means black, but the pigments can vary from yellow to black, brown, or black pigments. Melanin is produced by melanocytes, which are located in the epidermal base at the very bottom. This area right in here is the stratum basale, and within the stratum basale of the epidermis is the melanocyte, which is this cell that you see here. Now notice the melanocyte has these cytoplasmic processes that extend upward into the rest of the epidermis. When the melanocyte produces melanin, these pigments make their way through these processes and they're transferred into the surrounding stratified squamous cells within the stratum spinosum. Now, melanocytes increase their activity with sun exposure. So the more a person is exposed to sunlight, the more active the melanocytes are, therefore the more melanin that's produced. This is what creates the tanning effect when someone stays out in the sun for a long period of time. Now, again, melanin is the main pigment that's responsible for skin color. The control mainly is genetic, but again, the sunlight can play a role in the activity of those melanocytes. The second pigment is called keratin. Keratin is an orange-yellow pigment that we get from a lot of the foods that we consume. Vegetables such as carrots, sweet potatoes, squash, those that have an orange or yellow pigment to them contain a lot of keratin. Now, since adults have a variety of foods that we eat, we really don't see the effects of keratin come through in our skin color. But in babies, it's very common for babies' skin to take on an orangish coloration or a yellowish coloration due to the foods that they eat. There's not a lot of variety of baby foods. So your sweet potatoes, squash, carrots, babies tend to like those foods more because they have a sweeter taste to them. And if they consume large amounts of that baby food, then their skin can start taking on this yellow hue. That condition is called keratinemia, and it's harmless, but you just see the skin coloration come through. And the third pigment that can play a role in skin color is called hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is actually a protein pigment that's found in red blood cells. It's the main protein that carries oxygen within those red blood cells. And when hemoglobin is carrying oxygen, it has a very bright scarlet red color. If hemoglobin is deoxygenated, it's not carrying oxygen, then it's a very dull, dark red color, and we tend to see that coloration come through within veins as a blue coloring or kind of a turquoisey coloration under our skin, and that's a combination of the deoxygenated blood mixed with skin pigments and other pigments that may be present within the blood as well. If the skin is totally cut off from oxygen, then you'll start to see the skin as a whole take on this bluish purpley color, and that condition is called cyanosis. In medical terminology, the ending osis means condition and cyan means blue. So cyanosis is a blue coloration of the skin, and it's directly related to the hemoglobin that's present within the red blood cells as to whether or not it has oxygen or not.